Hi, my friends. I just realized that my Wi-Fi is on, so I wonder if that's going to give me trouble. It very well could. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Well, good evening. Happy Thursday, everybody. It is our weekly live together, and I'm so excited because we are going to be talking about something very briefly tonight that just recently started happening to me that I really needed to start researching reasons for and solutions for, I guess. And that topic is bedtime and sleep. So if you are here, make sure you at least say hey before you leave so I know that you're here and I can say hi back. And if you are watching on the replay, make sure you comment replay so I can also say hello to you. And if you are watching on either Instagram or YouTube, hello, thank you for coming. And let's get started. So we, in the awful pandemic that is known as COVID, there is something that is like super related. Hey Karen, welcome honey. Nice to, well, I'm not seeing you, but nice to have you here. COVID has actually created a type of insomnia, and it has been researched, and there are so many people who are now suffering from insomnia because of the stress of the pandemic. So if you're one of those people, say me, because I know that I am, and it has been awful. I don't have trouble going to sleep, but I cannot stay asleep to save my life. Like, it's terrible. So as I started researching things a little bit, I thought, well, if I'm suffering from something like this, I bet that some people that I know are probably suffering from it. So I really started to dig in and try to figure out some things that I could do in order to get better sleep. And as usual, I have a freebie that I created that has 8 different things, 8 different habits that you can get yourself into in order to achieve better sleep and feel more rested in the morning. And so if that is something that you would like me to send to you, just comment freebie below and I will make sure that I email that to you so you can see the same things that I have found and researched. I'm going to share 3 of them with you tonight. And I'm hoping that they will help. And so the first tip that I have for you is to prep for the next day. And there's really 3 things that are involved when you're prepping for the next day. And those 3 things I have found will be very helpful. If you have a mind like mine, where you're constantly thinking of things that you have to do, this is going to be helpful. So to prep for the next day, here's what you can do. The first thing is make sure that you have you've cleaned up after yourself. Thanks, Karen. I'm glad you do. I work hard on them to get you guys some value, I guess. Clean up from the day. So, for instance, make sure whatever you had for dinner is cleaned up. Make sure your plates are cleaned up. Make sure there's no clothes on your floor. Make sure just little things, your sink is wiped down before you go to bed. Clean up after yourself a little bit and after your family, like I have to do every night, so that weight is lifted and when you wake up, you're going to be waking up to a clean space. So that's the first part of prepping your day for the next day. Hey Katie, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. The second piece of prepping for your day is, this sounds really, really old school, but picking out your clothes for the next day. If you pick out your clothes for the next day, comment I do, because this is always something I have desired to achieve but I never do it. Never. And I know for a fact I could save myself easily 10 or 15 minutes a day in the morning if I just chose my clothing the night before, but I never do it. So I'm going to start doing that. Not only is it going to save you time the next day, but knowing that you've already picked something out, knowing you already have that planned is really going to ease your mind. It's going to make you feel a little bit more calm, a little less stressed, which is going to help your body to be able to calm down a little bit, and then you'll be able to sleep better. Oh, Katie, I'm so jealous of you. Good for you. And the third part of prepping your day, I love this tip. I love this one. I've never done this before, but I could see how it would really help. Good for you guys. I'm just like way behind the eight ball then, I guess. The third piece of it is to make a to-do list. And when you go to bed at night, a lot of people journal before they go to bed at night. I have not. I would like to start, but I've never done that before. Keeping a little piece of paper and pencil next to your bed somewhere in order to make yourself a list of things that you need to do the following day. So if you guys are anything like me, I really struggle at night because all I do is think about all the things I did not get done that day. And of course, that causes stress. It adds, just another layer of things that you have to worry about and think about. And if you're doing that right before you go to bed, it is no bueno. You are not going to rest peacefully. And so just making a really quick list, jotting some things down that you know you want to get done the next day, and really being intentional about it, and making sure instead of saying, clean the house, you could say, you could break it down a little bit better, right? So vacuum, clean the bathrooms, those types of things, to be more specific about it versus just saying something very broad. So making a to-do list will help you to prep for your day the next day as well. So those are 3 tips all in one. The second tip that I have for you guys is essential oils. I've never been a firm believer in diffusing essential oils until I started diffusing them for my daughter. And we diffuse every night a very simple lavender essential oil. We put it right in her humidifier, and we diffuse just like a drop or 2. And it really helps to calm her down, helps to calm me down, because I actually lay down with her every night and I fall asleep with her. So it must it must work. Diffusing a lavender essential oil or a peppermint essential oil will really help too, because lavender helps to calm and peppermint helps to clear your mind. And so those 2 things put together is like heaven for you to go to sleep. So diffusing some type of essential oil is really going to help you at night before you go to sleep. And as long as we're on the topic of lavender, I also just started, because of all the testimonials that I've seen, which I will share with you guys, I also have started using our brand new lavender calm foot cream. Just because this is a foot cream does not mean it only needs to go on your feet. However, I have been rubbing this on my feet and on my legs before I go to bed at night, and it really helps because of the magnesium in it and because of the lavender in it. It helps to calm your nerves and make you less anxious. And so I've put this on my daughter also when she's getting a little bit rambunctious before bedtime, and it really does. You can see the difference. It helps to just soothe and calm right down, which is, again, going to make for a really restful night's sleep. That's the second tip. Diffusing an essential oil using lavender in some way, that's going to help to calm your body and your mind. The third tip and the last tip that I have for you, Karen, I know, and that's one of our new products from the spring and summer launch. We had the peppermint scent, but they just came out with lavender, which I'm so happy and thankful for. But it's not expensive, so don't worry. The third tip that I have is to have a really great skincare routine. And the reason I say that is because when you are washing your face at night, the warm water that you're splashing on your face in order to moisten your face and in order to rinse your face is going to help to calm your body. And also the circular motion of the massaging motion of when we wash our face also helps to calm. And it helps to ramp up our blood circulation, which is huge. And when our blood is flowing nice and evenly, it helps our body to relax a little bit. And so making sure that you are really cleansing and doing it for, like I've been preaching about forever, at least 60 to 90 seconds to really massage and make sure you're getting all your skin clean. And then following up with a toner and a moisturizer so that your skin feels really good before you go to sleep. It's going to help you relax some more. So those are my 3 tips for my bedtime habits, 3 that I find to be the most helpful. But like I said, I have 8 of them, 8 really amazing tips on the freebie that I created that I would love to share with you if you are interested, of other things that you can do before bed and get yourself in the habit of so that you really have a restful night's sleep. If you're getting any value out of this, make sure you comment value for me so that I know and so that I can prepare and plan my further lives for you guys. If you want the freebie, comment freebie. And I hope that you guys have a very restful sleep tonight. Katie, I will shoot that right over to you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a really restful sleep. Hope you had a really great day. And I hope to speak to you guys soon. Good night, everybody. Bye.